Yesterday, Bitcoin pumped here crazy to the upside, but get a harsh rejection over the night to the downside. It's trading right now on a very crucial level. We definitely need to talk about why we pumped here crazy to the upside, but get heavily rejected. And there are some key levels down below, especially on the liquidation map. You have to keep an eye on it. So don't forget to stick around till the very end, and let's directly start here by today's content. First of all, thank you to everyone who is subscribed new to the channel. If you're not part of the channel right now, just scroll down, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and then we definitely will start here also with today's update video. So yesterday we saw a massive pump here on Bitcoin to the upside, like over, when we look at the charts, on 5.6% to the upside, a candle on top of $6,000 in one day, but then we got rejected on yesterday to the downside. It was not able to create here a higher high and break out the 50 moving average on the daily chart. We kind of a little bit seen happening that we will be rejected off the 50 moving average, but to be honest, I was not expecting that we came back down to our level where we're starting our pump to the upside, and this was mainly happening about the gold chart. If we have a quiet look on gold, we directly see here gold got his all-time high, created a double top, and is continuation to the downside, while Bitcoin also getting now a little bit more stable move. So we will definitely talk about later about the next entry zones you can potentially get here in a new trade position on Bitcoin. But there is some key levels we definitely have to look at it, because it could be getting here very, very ugly if we are not holding these kind of support levels. For this one, we switch directly in the 4-hourly chart, and here we can perfectly see we form here our symmetrical triangle. Broke out yesterday to the upside, but got this fake out to the downside. So now trading again in our triangle. And now here's the key support level I was talking about before. And this is this level here in between $107,900 to $107,000. This key level is very important for Bitcoin right now, and we definitely have to hold this level here to the upside. Otherwise, we could potentially even also broke here our triangle to the downside, which means price target would be lower than $100,000. We are potentially able to fall down below $100,000, but as long we're not breaking out and confirming this breakout to the downside, all is still fine. We have later also a quick look about the liquidations, but if we are getting here this break to the downside, expect here move on Bitcoin in direction of $101,000, fill this liquidation, or at least in direction of $103,000 before we can here see any kind of support. Let's have a quick look also on the liquidation map. We can perfectly see build a lot of liquidity to the upside, cleared all the liquidity, and by this move to the upside, some liquidity also built it up here down below. We all cleared this over the night to the downside, so the Asian market drops us hardly to the downside, and now there's one key level also below us, $106,600, where there's a lot of liquidity sitting right now. So in this kind of level, I will definitely scale in my long position more and more in. And if you're not in a long position right now, keep waiting till we are getting here into our lower levels in direction of $106,800. As soon as we're reaching this kind of level, this is the moment where you should definitely get here in a new long position, because the main liquidity, as we know from many videos before, is sitting here to the upside, especially by this drop to the downside. A lot of liquidity is also building up here, sitting here at $111,000 or here in direction also 100. So there's a likely chance that we're also getting here this liquidity to the downside and shooting straight back to the upside. Let's also go here to the 50-minute chart to give a new trade entry for you. And this one, if you zoom a little bit in, we can perfectly first of all see we're in a downtrend, sadly right now again. 50 moving average and 200 moving average is on top of us. As soon we are flipping the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average here to the upside on the 50-minute chart, we could definitely aim here some for bullish momentum. What I want to see here right now, that we will break here this resistance line, which is kind of in the top of us right now. We will break this to the upside, claim the 50 moving average, maybe like a small retest, and then get the move here in direction of $111,000 again. The bearish scenario would be if you're losing here this kind of range here. We mark it here already in green, the box between $108,000 and $107,000. If you're losing this box to the downside, expect here a move way to lower levels in direction of $105,000. So here you have two scenarios where you can definitely get here in a long position. First one long position would be break out here our resistance resistance line to the upside, get waiting for the long confirmation by retest, and then trade this into higher levels. Otherwise, if you break down, the next level I would definitely want to watch here is $105,000. Also, when we have a quiet look on our weekly chart, we can see here on Bitcoin, our weekly candle is again turning red again. Yesterday, it looks like the weekly candle was super amazing bullish, but this turns around, and now we are also getting in the final move of the bull run or the bull market cycle here right now. So as soon we are reaching out these kind of end scenario, it's probably going here into November. Expect here also in the next couple of days, we could potentially getting here one more final push to the upside and then getting here in our bear market. As you can see here right now, I'm still in a Bitcoin position, waiting here for the breakout. I will quit my position as soon we are getting under $107,000. I will have my stop loss over there. As soon we're getting there, I want to go out of my position and looking for the next entry. Otherwise, I'm waiting here for the breakout of this resistance line. If you are still looking for a cheap exchange where you get lowest fees, just go in the video description. There you'll find a link here to BitUnix. Also here on BitUnix, you can also claim first of all your deposit bonus and your trading VIP level, and there is a trading competition running right now, so you can be part of this competition. You are able to win up to $900,000 in the prize pool. Just what you need to do is sign up under my link, registration for the competition, and then you are able to get here also your percentage of this prize pool. Just trade like you always do. So if you're trading on a different exchange, it makes more sense also to trade here on BitUnix, because here you get even more benefits. Not only the trading fees, not only the deposit bonus, you will also get here the chance to win here a prize pool. So definitely check this out. Link for this you find directly in the video description. Quick look also on the ETF. So on the Ethereum ETF, we saw yesterday inflow. Also on Bitcoin, we saw a massive inflow from $500 million here on the Bitcoin ETF. Now we need to wait a little bit till the data is coming out tomorrow. I'm definitely very curious about how the ETF was buying or selling this crazy drop or this crazy pump here on Bitcoin. So I'm very interesting about how we see here over these kind of move to the downside. So if the ETFs also bought here this move to the downside, let's see what is happening on tomorrow. So definitely you get also an update about it. But otherwise, when we have a quiet look also on the market, we are back in the fear, and the extreme fear are right now, and it's only happening because Bitcoin saw a massive drop to the downside. Regardless, yesterday the massive pump to the upside, the fear and greed index was turning a little bit more into neutral, but not crazy in the neutral, just like in the normal fear. So yesterday, just like a little bit in the fear. But again, on this drop today, we saw a massive drop also in the sentiment of the market. And every time when we are in the fear, especially in the extreme fear, this is the moment where you should get in the market and take profit as soon we're reaching the greed phase. So definitely make use of this opportunity here right now. Also yesterday I was posting on Twitter, when gold is dropping to the downside, the money will flow into the risk on assets, especially on Bitcoin and also on the altcoins. So expect here, if the gold market will drop a little bit more or even go sideways, expect here also on Bitcoin more stable move to the side, or even also the next pump coming in here for Bitcoin. So this is definitely a good opportunity to get in a new long position, but be careful by don't getting too greedy here in the market, because if soon we're losing this kind of level of $107,300, there is a potential likely chance that we're getting here one more leg to the downside, especially when we have also a quiet look on our CME future chart, because here we can clearly see we have our futures CME gap still below us. So there could be a likely chance that we're also filling this gap in the next couple of days, or even also in the next couple of hours in direction of $107,000. But as soon there, we should get some support and a turning point in the market. Otherwise, that's basically all from the video today. So here you have the new trade opportunities for you. I'm waiting here for my Bitcoin position, getting here the breakout of this resistance line. If we are reaching the level below $117,000, as soon we're reaching level below $107,000, I will get out of my position and looking for a next entry. I will share definitely my next trade up. I will definitely also share my next trade setups here on this YouTube channel, or even also get on my Twitter account. Just follow me over there. I will also post some advices also there. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then we see in the next update video in the next days, or maybe also tomorrow.